Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. I finally finished writing a new song. It's called When the Light Goes On, and when I started writing the song I didn't even realize how special it would become and how important this song would be to me. So I think that's just the magic of songwriting. You never know what's going to happen with the song, so I'm super excited to record it today. And I thought before we're going to record it together, I'm going to rewind to day one of writing When the Light Goes On. It was a Wednesday night. I was sat in my kitchen in the dark, funnily enough, as I do quite regularly to be honest, and a line popped in my head, When the Light Goes On. So I grabbed my guitar and I started playing. When the light goes, when the light goes on, when the light goes. I can hear it quiet. Can you hear it too? When the light goes on. When the light goes. When the light goes on. When the light goes. When the light goes on. I have officially reached stage 2 of songwriting, which is I hate absolutely everything I've written so far. I still really like the choir idea I had earlier. It is pretty much the only reason I want to continue writing the song, because I'm very excited to record an entire choir for this song and just make it sound big and lovely. But apart from that, I'm just not a fan of anything I've written so far. I just don't like any of the lyrics, don't like the melody. I'm also very tired, so I should probably come back to the song another day. It also reminds me of a song that I wrote a couple of months ago, and I'm just so stuck on that melody now. I can't get it out of my system. Busy track full of people who follow my train of thoughts. First class, breathtaking view of me chasing waterfalls. Lost myself in a storm that got back to the shore. Oh, didn't know where to go, suffered from vertigo. I don't know, maybe I like it, I don't know. To be honest, I didn't think that I would ever finish this song, but I decided to play it in my live stream and everyone was so kind about it. Yesterday, I sat down in my kitchen and I was sitting in the dark, I only had a candle lit, and had a line in my head and I heard a choir in my brain, obviously. I didn't just randomly hear a choir. I heard a choir in my head singing. The line was When the Light Goes On. Because recently, I just felt like someone switched the light back on. I'm gonna cry, shit. I just realized that this light, it is you. It is the people that support me. I love you a lot. When the light goes, when the light goes on, when the light goes, when the light goes on. Honestly, this will go right into my list of all-time faves. What? Seriously? I was so unsure about it. This feels like the perfect follow-up to For You, When the Light Goes On, to show the way to the future. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling too. Breathtaking and very inspiring. This gives me a vibe of hope and comfort, not the lazy kind of sticking to the rivers you used to, but really the comfort after bravery. Oh my god, it's gonna make me cry. You guys got me very excited to finish that song. Thank you so much. Big thank you to everyone who watched the live stream and encouraged me to keep on writing, because it just left me feeling so excited to finish the song. And yesterday, while I was doing the dishes, I came up with the lyrics for the second verse, which has never happened to me before. I don't think I've ever written any lyrics while doing the dishes, so that was a first for me. Very exciting, very cool, and I'm going to show you what I came up with. A weary smile to the crowd as I walk off without a goodbye. I wasn't quite sure about that line, so what I've written first was as I walk out and leave them behind, but then what I pictured in my head was me leaving an actual stage. So I thought that walking off without a goodbye would be a better picture. Before it was as I walk out and leave them behind, and now I have as I walk off without a goodbye. I don't know. First of catching my breath after bleeding myself fully dry. Never felt quite this tall with my back to the wall all alone. I talked about the live stream where I've shown the song to my community for the first time before. What I haven't told you about is that during that live stream, an incredible idea was born. So I'm going to show you a snippet of that now.
Can you maybe please, can you be my choir? That would be my dream. And it doesn't matter if you can sing or not. Would anyone be up for it? That would be very special and wonderful and fantastic.
I'm so excited. So while I wait for everyone who wants to join in on the fun and who wants to send me their singing part to send me the singing part, I thought we could tweak the bridge today. Now my dream and my idea for the bridge is that while my choir sings, when the light goes on, I'm gonna sing the bridge on top of that, which means a different melody and different lyrics. So I thought I would share my way of songwriting with you. I already started writing the bridge and I thought I would show you the different stages of writing the bridge. That was stage one. The very first time I tried to sing something, I actually had the melody in my head like straight away, but no lyrics, and I just wanted to record it so don't forget it. So yeah, you can't hear a lot of lyrics, but you can hear the gleam in my eye. Maybe you can't because I'm mumbling a lot, but gleam in my eye just popped into my head and I was like, ooh, I really like the sound of that. So stage two was to re-record the melody, but have a clearer gleam in my eye in the recording. I could fly. Gleam in my eye. Okay, so now that I had the melody and I had that one line, gleam in my eye, I sat down and wrote some lyrics and I'm gonna tweak them now. You know what? I just went through the lyrics and maybe it doesn't really need that much tweaking after all. I think the fun thing about songwriting is that sometimes you just have to take a step back. Sometimes you're just too close and you can't really see what you've written, and then you have to take a little break and come back to it. And you might realize that you actually like the lyrics that you wrote. And I actually quite like them. So I decided to take the line, I can fly, and gleam in my eye or gleam in my eyes and kind of write the bridge around those two lines. So here's what we got. Hold my wings to the wind and pretend I can fly with the light all around me. And the gleam in my eyes to keep my feet on the ground and my head in the sky. And at that point, I wanted for my bridge melody and the melody of the choir to kind of merge and it all to become one. So I came up with this fun little thing that goes like this. My head in the sky, I'm so strong when the light goes on. I was very proud of that when I wrote it, and then I didn't like it, and now I love it. It might actually be my favorite song that I've written this year, and I am so excited to finally record it. The only problem I have is I'm not a producer, which makes me quite sad sometimes because whenever I write a song, I can hear it in my head how it's supposed to sound, and then when I try to make it sound like that, it never actually ends up sounding the way that it sounds in my head, if that makes any sense, because I just don't know how to do it. But that's fine. I'm just gonna do it the best I can, and it's gonna be acoustic-y, it's gonna be lovely, and then we can always take it from there. So I've got my headphones ready, and I'm gonna grab my guitar that I wrote this song on, which is this beauty. I actually cried when I played this guitar for the first time because whenever I play it, it just feels like a warm hug. And for me, this song and these chords and the tuning that I use, which is an open D tuning, it just always feels like a warm hug. So this guitar is just perfection, and I'm gonna record the first acoustic guitar now. The light keeps coming in and out. How fitting, but I'm very happy with how the first acoustic guitar sounds. I'm always very happy whenever I've recorded the first acoustic guitar, because to me, a good acoustic guitar is the foundation for most of my songs, so I'm very happy. I'm still going to record a second acoustic guitar, and I'm choosing this one. I love it so much. This guitar has such a deep and rich sound, and it's going to make the foundation sound super full and lovely, beautiful. I'm very excited, and here comes acoustic guitar number 2. I'm now going to create what I like to call an atmosphere, which is just a very, very simple melody on the guitar, but somehow it just brings it all together. And some harmonies. I don't know about you, but I think the pre-chorus needs an electric guitar. Now, I'm not the one to usually play the electric guitar or think about it particularly often, but when I wrote this song, I heard a melody in my head and it sounded like an electric guitar, so it's gotta be an electric guitar. I recorded the melody, but I think my AirPods must have been connected to my phone because it sounds awful, but at least it helped me remember the melody. So this melody and an electric guitar it is. This guitar truly doesn't get enough love, so I'm going to record another melody, but I'm going to keep it very simple. And some harmonies. For the second verse, I need a bass line, but I don't own a bass, so I'm going to use my electric guitar for it. I would like to add some percussion to the second verse, but I don't own a drum kit and I couldn't find any drum loops that I liked, so I'm going to use my trusty acoustic guitar because this instrument is very versatile and you can turn it into any percussion you like. We're going to start with some muted strings. And then some drumming on the back of my guitar. Now onto some bass drum imitation. Perfect. The song needs one more guitar if you ask me, and I'm gonna use my baby for it. Look at it, my GS Mini. It's not a baby actually, because there is a baby Taylor, but this is a GS Mini and it's beautiful. So let's add the last guitar. Time for the vocals, which is by far my favorite part of recording, but also the most nerve-wracking one. So let's see how it goes. Don't wanna sleep 'cause I don't wanna miss it. Don't wanna waste life with a heart that ain't vivid. And last but certainly not least, I'm gonna add some harmonies. This ain't just a song, what could possibly go wrong when the light goes on? The dark is gone when the light goes on. And we're done. I am so happy with how the song turned out. So happy. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And if you want to hear the full version of the song, head on over to my Patreon. I'll leave a link to it in the info box down below. You can join my Patreon for as little as $5 a month to get access to this demo and lots of other demos and posts. So please come and join the community. I would love to see you there. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it so much, and I hope to see you in my next video. Goodbye. Hold my wings to the wind and pretend I can fly with the light all around me and the gleam in my eyes to keep my feet on the ground and my head in the sky. I'm so strong when the light goes on. light.